Yeah. Doesn't he have the most seasons as any player ever?
No.
Anticipation is
No.
mounting for today's
George
game.
Blanda
We've got
does.
two quarterbacks looking to
Oh.
make an impact. It's the
George
Bengals
Blanda, that's
going
so.
up
Is he an
against the
offensive
Browns.
guard?
No.
With that, let's get you out to Brandon Godden and
Is he a
Charles
kicker?
Davis.
George Blanda Week 9 matchup.
We're just a stone's throw away
George
from the
Blanda
Rock and
sounds
Roll
so
Hall of
familiar.
Fame as we get set for
Offensive guard or a
football
kicker.
at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup
What
set to
position was
go
he?
here between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns.
Kicker,
Hi again, everyone.
he's
With
like
Charles
Tony
Davis,
Pollard.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And last week's
Like
win
what
was
the old
indicative
player,
of how
50s?
good this team can be.
Yeah.
It was a complete performance.
Meanwhile, for the
So,
Bengals
yeah.
here, they
Those
too
are
were
the stats that, I
winners
mean,
last time out, so
they
something's
have to
gotta
be
give
stats,
here.
but personally, I don't think they should exist, dude, because it was just such a different game.
And it
Dude,
usually
Paul
leads to a
Krause
really well-played
has
game.
81 interceptions.
Yeah. That's
You're
never
never
gonna
going
grow.
to touch that. In an era where it wasn't even in a passing
In an
game.
era where you did nothing but run the ball, yeah.
Like 81 fucking interceptions. That's ridiculous.
If he played an average safety plays how many seasons? Probably like 11 or 12? That's at least like 7 interceptions a season.
Like,
The first
that's
2 months of the regular
ridiculous
season
what they're
down. What will the final
doing.
2 bring us as
Like
we're
most
off
corners
in
and
Week
safeties
9?
in
This
today's
would field it
game,
at the 5.
if they have 7 interceptions in a season, they are praised as the best corner or safety in the league.
Yard line.
Let's see, George Blanda, he played from
Here come the Bengals now to
1949
take
to
over. And here's a look at their
1975.
leader, standing 6'4".
Okay, yeah, that's a bit excessive there, George. You retired at like 78? How old was he when he retired? Like 55?
I'm about to look.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
No matter what defense is called versus a running play, linebackers are telling the defensive guys up front, you take care of the offensive line, keep us uncovered, let us run to the ball, we'll make big plays. Well, that paid off there. All the guys up front, the big fellas, they controlled the 5 offensive linemen. That allowed the linebackers to see the openings, sprint through the gap, and snuff that play out in a hurry. 2 plays in a row, the defense won, stacking up the running game. They've got to feel good about themselves, but something has to be in the back of their minds. Are we being set up for something big? They've got to be careful.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. It's a gain of 7, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The Bengals bring out their punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. Taking it about the 16. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. And a glance here at the vet. He's got a lot of years under his belt in the National Football League. They'll come out in the pistol. And they'll run it here. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain, and it's 2nd down. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
On play action, they'll throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way in Touchdown, Cleveland. Their big-bodied receiver hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Browns have taken the early lead. Good pass, clean catch, and a house call there on the fly route.
And not that much room to operate. So that tells you about his acceleration. We always talk about being able to go from 0 to 60 real fast. Took him less time than that to get to top speed and complete that play.
Point after here coming up. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns. Hardly any time taken off the clock there. 2 plays, and they find the end zone for 6 points. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Well, that's about to be out of minute.
Possibly.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
And that's the kind of pass that adds up over time, Brandon. You may not have picked up a first down there,
23
but if you keep
under,
chipping
though.
away at
He
it,
can get there.
eventually big plays may result.
Motherfucker played on the Bear Bryant, George House, and John.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. And the offense on the field for the first time today, and they were high-powered a week ago.
And they're beginning to believe that they've established a groove. They expect those type of performances each and every week. Running it, throwing it, they're precise.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
It's a gain of 21 that time. And that'll be good enough for a Cincinnati
So what
first.
were your thoughts on the race today?
A fucking shit show.
Now on first down, he'll drop to
It's
throw.
box two.
Quick
I
hitter
think
here, it's
we all
complete.
expected
Give him a
that.
couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
That's true.
And here's a look
But, like,
at the defensive
man,
unit that
that
hopes
was
to hold
AIDS.
this offense today.
Hey, I don't think it was as bad as like doing unranked lobbies with others though.
I don't know about that one.
Completed pass play.
Okay,
Now let's
your
see if they go
own
back to the
race
air
was
or to the
fine.
ground. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he showed a nice little juke, but then the window quickly closed. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking for someone to throw to. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table.
So,
as
are
it's
you
4th
still
down.
Having Duck commentate.
Now the Bengals will settle for 3 as the field goal unit comes on here.
Uh-oh.
A 33-yarder from the left hash.
He's just shitty, that's all.
Willing to give him
And
a
his
chance.
kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing.
Telling you, dude, it's a waste of money.
So the drive stalls out, but they are able to put 3 points on the board.
Yeah, just a yard or two shorter than an extra point, so no problems converting there.
You gotta fire his dumbass and
Set
hire a
down to kick this
professional.
one away, and off it goes. This is taken at his 4. Oh, look at the juke. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Because if you were to do that, then it would be semi
to take the field, and they will simply, Charles, be looking
professional,
to duplicate what they did last time when they were able to push it in.
It wouldn't be a waste of money.
It would be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
The reason why I don't want you to do it
And
is
he'll
I
give it
actually
here to
want
his
you
running
in
back.
the feed.
And he'll fight forward to about the
I feel like,
27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And the defense comes onto the field for the first time, and it is a unit that struggled a week ago.
So they're looking for a fast start, Brandon. Can they create a turnover early? Can they take the ball away? That's what this unit's looking for to get back on the beam.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. So they go out of the gun, try to delay it on the draw, but nothing there.
Yeah, good play by the defense there. They sniffed it out and made sure there were no gaps for him to run. If you're the offense, though, you have to think to yourself, maybe I go play action down the road.
They'll set up to throw, and he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
I can't, dude. The Ninja is so cringy.
Oh, I can't watch it. I can't watch that shit.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15, and the Bengals take possession. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And after the field goal last time,
I don't know what to do. I'm so bored.
They got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this up to about the 40. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Wide open receiver complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. To throw now on 1st down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
I I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down.
Fucking disc golf. That's like, oh my god.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Now that result is no surprise. This team is bringing back memories of what? The 85 Bears, the 2000 Ravens. Those teams were so great against the run, they made you abandon any plans of doing that when you played against them.
So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
And now the Browns coming out on the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. It's a pickup of 19. And it'll give the Browns a first down.
Everything about that play was beautiful. A great corner route where the receiver worked the defensive back inside and then broke back to the outside to the corner. But how about the throw by the quarterback? Anticipation.
Yeah, the Orioles haven't looked good since like fucking ever ago, dude.
It's been a while.
What do I play?
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look
Do I
defensively.
play Madden, MLB, F1?
What card do you want to be in by the way?
And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
The evaluation process in today's NFL does
Pressing
not take into account as
it's
much
just a
bulk
mock race
as it
tomorrow,
does
and we
speed.
already
And
got
that's
our
what we're seeing with the
F2
linebacker
mock race.
position.
I mean, it's like
Those
a
guys that can run, they can
pre-seed.
play at any spot.
It's
Because
because
he's
he's
fucking, it's another spot that he has to lose. No, like, I'm being serious. That's literally what his issue is.
Second and 13 now.
The competition that's better than you're supposed to make you
Back to
better.
throw here. Going right side.
I'm being 100% dead ass. He doesn't want better drivers than him to race.
And there, the man coverage not good enough, partner, and they're able to complete the pass.
And I don't know how that's going to work. It's gonna have to be him and let's see.
So you literally take out Wild, Hefty Bag, the Stig,
Now a handoff looking
Damage,
right. There's a space
Apex.
here. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Basically him versus Louis the entire time.
like him versus Glenn
That's
and
what love the run right
Man
there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also
PG.
for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level.
I think PG will beat him.
If you give him any type of blocking,
PG is
always talk
pretty
about
good.
slot
I would give him
receivers,
that.
and they're usually known as quicker than
What?
fast.
So you take
In this case, you got a guy who's
CKT
quick
out
and
too?
fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Well, we saw the practice film this week. They wanted to focus on these
Jonathan.
intermediate passing
Jonathan's
plays, and it
better
paid
than
off
him.
there.
And they took that focus not just to the practice field, but in the film room to show the guys
So
exactly
it's like
what they
you
wanted,
take
what types
so
of looks
like
they should expect to get, and
so
how they
if
would beat those
Duck
coverages
was
each
the
and every
best
time,
driver,
and
if
it
you
paid
took
off
out
on
all
that play.
the drivers to make Duck the best, you would have to take out Jonathan, Apex, Damage, Hefty Bag, Wild, CKT, and Mistake. That's 7 drivers.
There, bringing up second down.
Or and
So we'll get a
speed,
second and
because
goal
I
when
definitely
we
agree
come
with that.
back. 7-3 the score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this.
This presentation of the
That
NFL on EA
1970
Sports
film
is
was
brought to you by
so good.
Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Back with Charles Davis.
Yeah, I think that all those little kids just need to be fucking gassed.
Number 2, and they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving.
There's a group of 4 14-year-old boys that cut off a dog's leg.
Blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6.
Yeah, they need to be gassed.
It's third down.
Not only was that a terrific play, but that loss of yardage they created this close to their own goal line.
They need to be
That gives
gassed.
them a little breathing room now as they move them back.
And they're breathing fire a little bit right now, aren't they?
A lot of confidence.
If they
being
were
shown by
gassed,
them at this
nobody would
point
be
in the game.
upset.
And let's see 6 defensive backs out there. They're in the dime here on 3rd and goal. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half for your partner.
And it's a first half that
Look at
leaves
this
us
movie trailer. This
anticipating
is what I'm
what
going
can
to
still
go
come.
see.
I mean, 2 touchdowns already here
I'm
through
gonna
the
see
second
this when
quarter.
it comes out.
There could be
So
plenty
fucking
more before
fun.
this game is over.
Now the try here for the point after. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
I don't watch movies.
So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
What's a fast timer on Baku race time?
Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
Let me look. I think get that money set a 142.
Do we still want to try one if we're in that position again?
Like a 142
The
what?
answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of
Set
confidence in their
a
kicker. But just to be on the safe side, we should have told
142.3.
their offensive guys, can we get a little bit
Okay.
closer this time?
But then again, that was
Because
probably
Get
on
in the
the
end zone
stop.
first and foremost. But if all else
Yeah, I
fails,
mean, with this kid that I'm racing in a ranked lobby with ran a 142.6.
Second and
So
3.
you know what really fires up
No,
offensive
he ran a
linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball
142.2
behind him
and
can create his own
Greco
space
ran a
and break a tackle along the way.
142.3.
Back to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want.
I
Get in
also,
sync,
dude, like, I was
practice and do
running
all those
away
things.
from,
But once you get
like,
the
as
game
soon as
speed,
I
it
took the
doesn't always
lead, like,
time
I
up
was
quite
still
that
running
well.
away,
That
like,
one goes incomplete.
I had a good race today.
They'll run it now. Out of
Yeah.
bounds. And he'll get this up only to
I
about the
hate
33.
that when I
It's a
win,
gain
it
of
feels
just
all,
3, and
like,
the
really
offense likely going to yield to the punting
Hamilton-like.
unit here on 4th down.
Honestly, I feel like you're gonna run away with the championship.
Cause I haven't, like, it's like someone needs,
A
like,
big kick,
I
50
mean, like,
yards
You haven't
in
incurred
time
bad
with a
luck?
return of 4.
Yeah.
And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team. Gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration. A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
And a cutback right sideline. A big pickup there on the run. 32 yards.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on
Alright,
a grease
keep going.
board or in a playbook, they come to
Racing a
life
5-lapper at
out on the
Brazel.
field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to
You
dominate
got faith
his
in me to
guy
qualify on
and
pole
say,
and win the
"Listen, I
race?
was the point of attack. I took care of business." That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there.
Oh shit! Here we go again at fucking Brazil. Ranked as trash
They'll
cans.
give it to him right up the gut. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. And they still need 8 yards for the first here on 2nd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Okay, Pecan.
Just a yard.
Your boy is
They
on
do
pole for
convert
Brazil.
On 3rd
There
and
you
inches.
go.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with
Hopefully I don't
vision,
get fucked in the
good
first turn.
footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
So I can only imagine how AIDS this is gonna do.
Fresh set of downs here.
I was close to that kid. It was a good lobby. We were all within 2/10 of each other. First 4.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes
Honestly,
down
though,
right there.
like, you are kind of
No
right,
gain
though,
on the
because,
play.
like,
It'll
in
be
the
2nd
championship,
down.
like, I need, like,
Nice
some
job
bad
there
luck
defensively to
to
clamp
happen my way,
down,
but, like,
because
even
really,
in the
they've been on their
unranked
heels this
lobbies
drive.
with, like,
Agreed,
just
and
the
they
league
really
drivers,
needed
I
that one
always
for
seem to
confidence,
avoid
just to
it,
feel a
like,
little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by
Like,
this.
I
Yeah, but all it
don't-
takes is one race for that gap to basically close all the way.
that is true. All it
And he'll
takes
be
is just
taken
one
down at the
race, 'cause,
33,
I mean,
a
it's
pickup
only
of
a
about 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that
I mean,
anytime
it's
you
literally
hand
a
the ball to a back.
43-point gap
7th play of the drive upcoming here on
between
3rd and
me
6.
and Amsterdam Damon.
They'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
So now the Browns will turn it over to their field goal unit here. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out.
Okay, Pecan. I got a good getaway.
Nice.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough
Ranked
juice
is too
and
stressful
ambitious
for me,
effort,
dude.
But it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
Going up the hill
Now
at
the
Brazil,
Browns
not the hill,
defensive
but like,
unit trots back
you know,
out. They have
like
a little
the
something to
pretty
build off of from
fast
last time
right-hander
we were
into
And what they have
the
to
really
build off
slow
of,
right-hander, the hairpin
great
part.
confidence right
Yeah.
now. Being able to stuff someone on a
Your car
3 and
just feels
out,
like
you feel like you're
all
in
the air in
control
the
now, you're
world
doing
gets
the
under it, and
dictating.
you're just
And
going
let's see
for
if that
a
can
ride
continue
if you
as this
fuck
game
up.
progresses.
Will it continue? We'll see.
I don't know if your car feels like that, but it feels like my car just loses all care to stay on the
From
ground.
the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe
this is
tap
Patrick.
to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by
Okay,
our
yeah.
crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. They'll run the option left. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. Second down. Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. A play action fake. They'll look to throw. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth.
Whether they deserve credit or not, the defense is going to take credit for that incompletion because it always feels good when you slow down an offense.
The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. And the Browns offense back out there ready to take over. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up.
Is it just me, or is Brazil, like, it's such a rhythm track. You have to keep a good rhythm here.
Yep.
Like, I don't know how to explain it.
I agree.
Like, you have to flow through it. If you, like, can't flow through it, you're going to be slow.
Yep, I agree with that.
A big play there. 85 yards. And the Browns add on.
There's a lot of, like, up and down hills that you have to, like, line up perfectly.
Yeah, you're pretty much like, you're almost like setting yourself up for the next corner.
Yeah.
And if you don't get it
I
right,
think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run
I
after
love
catch
Brazil,
in
though.
every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage.
I snap so hard when I, like, out of that turn that I'm talking about. I snap it into understeer so bad.
No going for two. They'll kick the point
which
after.
one? Which corner?
That, like, pretty fast right-hander into the hairpin.
Yeah.
I get such bad at understeer. Wait, understeer is the one where it feels like you can't turn, right? Or is that oversteer?
That's the one where you, I would say
from
that's,
that distance, what an effort. It results in the touchdown.
yeah,
What do you
no,
get when
that
you have a red
is-
wing?
That
Oversteer?
is understeer, because oversteer is when you turn, but your car like, whoa, you know.
Out is the
Okay, so
kickoff
yeah, I
unit
have
as they
really
run
bad
up and
oversteer
send
there.
this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there. Can you do any more work or make
I
it
one
more
peek on that
dramatic?
kid. There's a kid that tried to wreck me on the last lap, and he door slammed the shit out of me and he pushed me back straight. And he came in last, and I came in first.
He sold the sizzle. He just had no steak.
I mean, was it 1 yard?
Yeah, plays like that, you at least expect a first
He's gonna get a
down there, just
message for
1
that,
yard.
dude.
Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. See if they stay on the ground for second down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. And a nice pitch and catch to pick up the reception against man coverage.
Both of them read how much yardage they needed, figured what they had to do, and were able to beat the man coverage for the completion.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Finding time. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The completion good for 3, and it's second.
Look at that
down.
ref from fucking Saudi Arabia, dude. He doesn't understand shit.
Tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
Pecan, are you A-class rating?
Not in this situation.
Yeah.
How about the corner defeating that?
I'm about to be there. I'm at 70%. I'm gonna get to S.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
It's the last thing I do. I'm gonna be an S, and I'm never gonna play ranked again.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you've got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center of the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully
We're racing
move
China.
in, you're often
I
able to
hate
get
this
some
track.
yardage, and that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
2 minutes remain here in the first half.
So Browns
More
and
from
Bengals
Cleveland
is
after this.
The Browns taking a shit on them.
yeah, 21-3. Baker Mayfield is like.
A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando with
I mean, the
highlights
last
and
time they played, it was
analysis of this
38-6.
first half of play.
And I'm going to check in with a heater.
I'm going to be right there with you, partner. They'll look to throw now on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
Okay, I can respect it. I can respect it. The kid does speak English, I guess.
So they complete the pass.
He's,
and now
I mean, he's like Louis, but he puts enough words together to where you can understand it.
Now they'll throw
He
here.
said, "Sorry, I missed the breaking
And he takes
points."
a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's not just the offensive lineman and the guys charged with protecting him that take it personally when the franchise quarterback is dropped on the ground.
Sorry,
It
I
runs through
miss
whole
the breaking
organization
points.
From the owner all the way down.
This
Like
kid's
every
bad or
single
what?
time he goes down, everyone holds their breath.
Not only do they hold their breath, but they feel the hit as well. They're just trying to think of ways for it not to happen again.
And he will find his man on the end route, complete. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert
At
on
least he was cool
third.
about it.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number one
What
receiver.
wings do you
double
run for
covered. But how
China?
about this guy?
5'3"? Is that a good
He's
one?
double
Yeah.
covered and finds a way to make the play
5'3".
first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt
I
about
have
that.
G-Man when he
And you know
runs to be so
something?
fast.
We'll
He
hear
said
about
G-Man
that
runs.
from himself.
G-Man said he runs 2-2.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. No gain on the screen there. It's second down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Pecan, this isn't good. We're on soft tires and it's lightly raining in
And a really
qualifying.
long drive
That
here,
doesn't
and it
sound
goes
good.
on and on. They'll look to throw again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're
I haven't
down to
driven
1
China in
remaining
so
here
long, there's
as
no
we
way I
head
got
toward
pulled.
halftime. And welcome back, the offensive unit. They took the timeout, and now they get set to line up as we resume action. Out of the gun now on third down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Does overtake make you go faster in a straight line?
Yeah.
Then what's the point of hot lap?
It makes you like double.
Now the Bengals will settle for 3 as a field goal unit
Are hot
comes
laps
on
faster
here.
than overtake?
It'll come from the right
Hot lap
hash.
is
It's a
definitely
47-yard
faster.
attempt.
The overtake is only supposed to be used like if
And
you're
his
trying
kick
to like
is
overtake.
absolutely perfect. And the drive will wind up yielding 3.
I ran pole at China. I don't think that's going to stay during the race.
Down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit
Especially if we race in heavy rain at this track. Well, I'm fucked. Actually, no, I'm used to it. I raced 28 laps of that bullshit.
The kickoff
Should be used to it.
field now as they
Yeah.
will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up to about the 26
I was to put down a hot lap
across the 25.
at China in the wets. I'd probably come top 100. Not gonna
And
lie.
now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And we'll see how
Like
this is
with the amount of
played.
times that I've
Offensively,
raced
they got
China
the lead.
wet,
Not a whole
I
lot
think
of
that we
time left.
we
What
should
do you
all
think,
come at
Charles?
least top
Well, it's
100.
tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there.
And
that could
China,
change
what is it
things in a
doing?
big
Please
way.
be
I
sunny.
say
That'd
go
be
ahead,
really
take the
nice.
lead.
Besides
Go
China,
at 7.5.
I mean, besides Japan and USA,
They'll try
I
and start this
mean,
drive
like,
in the
are you
air.
still banking on
And he just
Germany
gets
to be
rid of
that
it.
one
Throws
race
it away.
for
A
you?
wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now
No.
second down.
Why is that?
I mean, Germany's definitely my best track that I have a chance to win at, but like I'm not trying to sound cocky here, but
Try again.
I honestly
Here on
think that
second down.
I have a
Oh, the
decent
ball
chance
comes
to
out.
win
They hit, but
at
they'll say it's
most of the tracks we
incomplete.
next go to.
So
Like,
much of this
it's not
game
that
is
I'm
about
gonna be
leverage.
like
We always talk about
leading the
one-man
entire
wins
race,
in
but
the
I'm an
trenches.
underdog to
It's like that
win.
in just about every
Right, like
position,
you're
and
one of those
sometimes
guys
if
where
you
it's
lose
like
that
you're
leverage
not
and losing
the
battle,
favorite,
just jump up at
but
the
you
line of
know you're in the
scrimmage and try to
happen.
conversation.
away, and
If
that's
like
exactly
if
what happened
enough
there.
shit happens your
Give it
way,
to him right up the gut. And
Yeah,
he
it's like
is gonna
Max.
lose yardage here.
like you
And
just
play
need
is
like
stopped here.
you need
Timeout.
me
It's the
like.
defense calling
What
the
are all of
timeout
the
here.
things that you need
And
like
with
for you to
halftime
win
on
a
the
race?
horizon, they'll be out of
I need you
timeouts
to
from here
fuck up in the
forward.
first turn, Greco to fuck up in the first turn, and to keep consistency, and I could probably do
And
it.
now following that
Amsterdam
timeout, the
Demon,
defense
you need
back
him to
out onto
fuck
the
up.
field.
But you would
Depends
beat
the track,
him,
because I'm faster than him at certain tracks.
right?
He gets this one away.
Yeah, you
and
need
boy, it's
me,
another boomer. Good
Greco.
catch signaled for and taken
Who
just
else?
shy of the 30-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And now will come the offense as they
Greco.
take over. Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here.
You need
And with time
race
quickly
driver.
fading here in the second quarter, not
yeah.
sure how aggressively offensively they
Pretty
wanna
much.
It's not like
play
race
this.
driver's
I think
overly
we'll find
faster
out
than me
just
or
how much
anything,
they
but he's just
trust
like
their guys
slightly
in this
faster.
situation if they decide
We're all
to
on
take
the
a
same
shot.
page,
They'll give it
really.
to him right up the gut. And he'll be tackled.
And then
at
if
35.
Pig joins,
It's a
I mean,
6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Looking to speed
I'm
things up
currently
here,
kind
go
of
with some
feeling him
tempo.
out and being like, I might
He's
want
taken
him
down.
in
This
the
will
lead.
be a Brown sack. It'll
He's
go
definitely
as a
good. He has
loss of
pace.
about 6,
That's what I'm
And
saying.
he
brings
seems
up
confident with his
3rd.
pace. I was side by side with
Looks
him for a
like
good amount of time, and he
nickel
didn't
set
wreck
now
me.
for the Browns on 3rd
Yeah, no,
down.
and he is clean. That is the other thing. And he
They'll
is
throw
clean.
now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw.
There's so many guys that I
Maybe
could
was
have
for the
loved to
best
have
as
in
that
the league. I
brings
mean,
us to
just
the
wait till
end
next
of this
year.
first
Like,
half of
it's going to be
play.
something.
Thanks,
in
Brandon, and
2020.
welcome to our EA halftime report.
Is there gonna be money involved or no?
The Browns
No,
want
probably
to continue
not.
to
I'm
give
not
their
doing
fans
that.
something
I
to
feel
cheer
that
about
there's
in the second
yeah,
half.
not gonna be
The
enough
Bengals
people that
haven't
want to
played
do it.
horribly, but will need to improve
Everybody
if they want to
we
win
would
this
have to
one.
have exactly the same amount of
So let's take a
skill to
look
do
at some of the
that.
highlights
Cause
from the
just wait,
first half.
like, damage and Apex, Minnesota
Browns
Wild
on offense
fan,
early in the first. Completion is made across the middle of the
Sebo
field.
Damn it,
Pie.
Apex is better than me. Damage is. I haven't raced in an F1 car with him in a long ass time. I'm better than Wild. 7 Pie, I'm slightly better.
The Browns go up by 11. Now 1st and 10, broken coverage here on the pass play, and he's gone as he sprints to the end zone. That takes the lead up to 18. Late in the second, offensive line won't be able to hold up here. This goes for a loss of 9. So that'll do it from our EA Sports